Hi, good evening. In this session of my consultancy, uh, I will talk about the methods of methods of knowledge sharing in organization in your company. Before this, I spoke about the importance of definition and importance of knowledge sharing. This is module 1 and the course is titled Online Course in Knowledge Transfer. Basically, it will be administered and delivered to your computer through the online mode. And you can take the subscription, which is minimum is 2 months duration, maximum is 1 year's duration. So we will start with the methods of knowledge transfer. The first method of knowledge transfer is mentoring and coaching. Uh, as far as the question of tacit knowledge is concerned, tacit knowledge is something which is undocumented and cannot be very easily codified into something which can be read and easily could be acquired. This is something which you observe and try to learn by uh, observing someone at work or through their supervision and guidance. They help you through the process of understanding their acquired skills in such a manner that the experience gathered by them is transferred to the person who is trying to acquire these uh, his or her skills in order to grow in the profession. This basically happens when you have apprentices in your company, trainees who join fresh and they need to understand the skills and the domain experience of the trade. What happens is that they observe and try to imitate the person. And by way of this imitation, they acquire or come to understand the skills, the knowledge, the skills, the techniques, and exactly at which point and what condition we have to apply the expertise. So it is when they are constantly working in the guidance and supervision, observing, trying to imitate, and as well as speaking one to one and understanding at which point they need to do what kind of things. So it is basically a grooming or incubation center where the nuances or specific points of the trade are taught by way of learning to the fresh candidate. The second is workshop and training programs. When we participate in workshops and training programs, we undergo a type of a feedback loop where we are expected to observe, we are expected to learn, we are expected to uh, deliver on that learning and come up to the level of perfection that is required out of such uh, feedback modules or mm, uh, tutor centered experiences. It is tutor centered experience because there is a tutor, there is a person who is telling you everything, whether it is on the board, in the presentation, or through the book, or through the handouts given, manuals given, hard copy, any and document given to read, come again on the next day. Generally, workshops or training happen over a period of time like 1 week, 2 weeks, or 5 to 10 days. So in this, it is expected through a tutor-based learning experience to come up to the expectation of the organization who is managing and providing you this opportunity of workshop, attending the workshops and training program. Documentation and knowledge repositories. Knowledge transfer also happens through knowledge repositories, which are basically a type of a organizational knowledge base. The organizational knowledge base is a kind of a database which is available online on the company intranet platform, where you can access the fine experience where you can experience find it available material which is related to the people who have worked earlier in the projects and other types of documents, other type of work. Basically, it is a combination of tacit knowledge and explicit knowledge. Explicit is all that notes and drafts and documents and reports that is available online and in a PDF form or available as whatever has been uploaded. And another is what the people have documented their own again feelings, experiences, understanding, and suggestions, opinions, past experience. All these things are in the realm of tacit knowledge. So it is basically a combination of these two types of knowledge, tacit and explicit, and they have been categorized in such a manner that you can easily refer, gather, access this organizational knowledge base through login credentials, and they are well arranged sequentially and categorized in such a manner for quick access and retrieval of data and information. Communities of practice. Communities of practice are again a kind of a knowledge transfer. This mechanism in which uh, the person who is organizing these communities of practice has been himself a master of the trade. He has gone through all the nuances, skills, whatever is required to grow and develop in the profession, and he has already established his own kind of a business or a kind of a ecosystem where he can deliver on the important aspects of the type of business in which he has acquired the mastery. An example will be that suppose you want to become a some kind of a coach, or you want to become a businessman, and there is a person who has a large gathering, who has already has several years of experience in helping people launch their startup experience, funding of startups, and this kind you have seen many of these people advertising on YouTube and other social media channels like Facebook and LinkedIn, that they are organizing workshops and training programs. Basically, they also invite you through the workshop and their training programs into their premium community, where they are engaging with people to fine tune their niche, where they can work freely, and they can help you understand your niche segment, which is your main thing, that you identify your point of launching your business, which domain you are comfortable maximum mostly, and then guiding you through a stepwise process to excel in that particular domain, by help you organizing your sales activity online, with your advertising activities, and people, how to organize people, and business systems, etc. So these are happening in the communities of practice, whether when you join the premium community of such uh, master business advisors. So next is job rotation and cross training. Job rotation and cross training is another method of knowledge transfer which is very effective when you are working as an individual employee in the organization. Basically, they help you, go through several types of work job skills, and you acquire your experience based again on. It is also based on how you are guided by the person who is helping you transition through several of the program training, these programs, these job codes. So on each and every job you acquire the nuances, the skills, the fine this things, the skill, the knowledge that is required. For example, in some type of job you will require advanced Excel skills. In some jobs you will require uh, good skills on how to engage people on Facebook or on LinkedIn through inviting them for kind of webinars and all that. Or in some jobs you might be required to understand advanced sales training program and how to organize and this the training sales training program, organize them, motivate them, reduce attrition, and put them through a kind of program that they can follow and they can use it to acquire customer base and help them in their career growth at the same time. So these are the various in this way in job rotation the worker is taken through several of the jobs, performance roles, job roles available within the organization to gather a plethora of experience, a diversity of experiences, which is basically a knowledge transfer, because they are looking at that person maybe from the succession point of view as a next manager in the position. So this is basically also a form of knowledge transfer, knowledge acquisition, gathering through the experiential learning that the person is going through by performing various job roles in the organization. So in brief, I have discussed about the 5 techniques of knowledge transfer, and these are described in more detail in the module 1 of this knowledge transfer course. And hope you have liked my this video, and you can visit my website www.hrmlectures.in, and my email id is hrmlectures@gmail.com. hrm lectures last is s hrmlectures @gmail.com. Thanks.